Yo, what's up, YouTubers? Macrucio here, professional musician, keyboardist, producer, multi-genre producer, genius. Now, let's talk about gifting. Let's talk about gifting. So, I'm going to give you some examples and how it relates to the music industry. Gifting things is the worst thing you can do to someone. Absolute worst thing. You probably love them, you want to help them, you want to do something for them, they're misfortunate, they got nothing. Let's have a perfect example of, let's say you've got a daughter and she needs a car. She's 16, she's just got a license, she wants to go for a drive, right? Okay, well, we've got the money, yeah, you can have a car, no worries. Bought you the car, done. What you've just done is given someone who has no understanding of the value of money or a value of a car, and you've given it to them for nothing. Now this car is worth nothing. To her it's worth nothing, and to her it's disposable. This is how everybody thinks now. Every single person on this planet thinks like that. Now, the car won't get serviced unless you do it. The car's not going to get cleaned unless you do it. If the car gets crashed, it's up to you to fix it. Now, it seems weird, It seems weird, right? People, it seems like they have really no gratitude, maybe. They have no appreciation for what you've just done for them. And it's not about that. It's not about that. You see, people are now, they're brought up like this. The school systems, work, everything is centered around how to become a consumer. Everybody is a consumer. And your daughter has just consumed your money. Now, I'll give you an example from me, actually, because even for somebody who thinks about this stuff all the time, like me, I do, even I fell for it. I fell for it for myself, actually. So let me tell you about the lawnmower. This is the lawnmower, okay? So my father-in-law had gifted me a lawnmower. It was used. It was good. It was in good condition. Worked perfectly. Used it for quite a long time. And actually, it lasted years. But it could have lasted a lot longer because, you see, I didn't service it. I didn't even clean it. I put fuel in it, and as you would expect, one day it blew up. And yeah, the piston rings failed, no compression. I knew exactly what was wrong with it. I could have rebuilt it myself. I have the skills to do that, and I've had the skills to do that since I was 14 years old. Now, what I did do was I went and bought another lawnmower. And not only that, I went and bought a used lawnmower, a cheap used lawnmower. I took it home, it ran. I got the mode, I got the grass mode, and that lasted about a week. And I then proceeded to try to repair this lawnmower because it failed. Now, this sounds really stupid, and it is really stupid. It's incredibly stupid, but I spent more time on the lawnmower that I spent $50 on to try and get this thing working than the lawnmower that my father-in-law had gifted me. You think about that, let that sit for a minute. Why would I have done this? Why? It's because I worked for it. That $50, I worked for that. And that money, it means something. Even though my father-in-law had the most loving intentions of gifting me the lawnmower, and it was fantastic, I didn't appreciate that. And once again, it's not about appreciation. While I did appreciate it, This is a deep psychological issue that is plaguing all of mankind, and I can't explain it, to be honest, but all we can do is identify it and why you should never gift anything to anybody, because it's the worst thing you can do to them. The best thing you can do to them is let them work for it and let them earn that peace. Let them earn it, because they're going to become better human beings for that. They're going to learn the value of things, and they're going to appreciate it for themselves. Now, how does this relate to the music industry? Well, very good question. So let's talk about Spotify. Spotify is extremely bad. Spotify is extremely bad because I've been talking to people about Spotify for over a decade. I say to everyone, never put your music on Spotify. No one ever listened, of course, but I think people are starting to realise now that Spotify is bad. Spotify is only good for one person. People who work for Spotify. That's it. And consumers. Consumers love Spotify because everything on Spotify is free. Now, from what I've just told you before about my examples, what do you think this has done? If you're getting something for free, the value of it now has become zero. Absolute zero. And we're seeing that now. People are starting to realise a lot of artists are broke. A lot of big artists are broke. The record companies are taking everything. Surprise. Big surprise. No, it wasn't. At 0.00005 cents a stream, I don't think anyone was going to get rich, except the people in control. Now, the value of music is zero. That's it. It's zero. And the value of music has become zero for everyone on the planet, because Spotify controls everything that everyone listens to. And because it's for free, its value is zero. Music has zero value. That is a big, big, big problem. It's a big problem. And it's very depressing. But is there hope? Maybe there's a bit of hope. I'll tell you how to fix it. Get your shit off Spotify now. Right now. It is devaluing you, it's devaluing your music, it's devaluing your time, and it's a slap in the face. Delete everything off Spotify now. A lot of people think that, oh, I'll just get my music on Spotify, yeah, and I'll get heard. You might get heard, you might not get heard. Who cares? You're not creating any value. You're not creating anything for yourself. All you're doing is devaluing your music and yourself. What you need to be doing, which we'll discuss in another video, because this one's getting pretty long already, is how to do that. All right, and it's not through any streaming platform. I am talking about Spotify in particular because Spotify is a big one. But they all suck, they all pay nothing, they've all devalued everythy you've done, and it's bad, just forget about it, alright? So, we're going to go to the party.